It's me, Mario!
Welcome to the final part of Super Mario 64.
Nice.
Mori, Ocho Radio!
I was wondering where we're going with that.
That's another JoJo reference.
Honestly,
Wonder
I
if
just
you
said, I didn't say, I was not intending to go with the JoJo reference, I just wanted to twist the pronunciation, then I realized, oh wait, Mario means something.
We love Mario.
And you gotta make it look like you planned that the whole time.
You did. What are you talking about?
In this part, Mario
Yeah,
fights
I'm not talking
Yoshikage
about-
Kira. Hey, you know what's crazy to think about? You know what's crazy to think about? If Death Note Kira and JoJo Kira swapped places, they probably both would have won.
Yep.
You've mentioned something like that before, but my problem with JoJo is that every time someone mentions JoJo, it's like the first time I've heard about it, so I never learn anything new about it, because every time I hear it, it's the first time I've ever heard about it.
Okay, part of
That's
the
the
reason is
superpower
because
of JoJo.
JoJo has been running consistently since 1987.
Wow.
And the
I mean,
thing
it's
is,
weird
it's
to think
separated
about.
into all these different, stories that star different protagonists in different eras that have loose connection to each other, some stronger than others.
And then don't get me started on the alternate universe thing.
Okay, the end of Part 6 and what it led to with Parts 7 and 8 is crazy, but,
Oh, absolutely. What a fucking trip, bro. That was honestly one of the weirdest things to read. I was like, what the fuck is this?
yeah, anyway, right, so the thing about, like, Yoshikage Kira from JoJo is that, his thing is that his stand, Killer Queen, turns anything he touches into a bomb, and all he has to do is press an imaginary switch in order for it to go off. That's like the main gimmick. There are some other powers that are not really explained because Araki forgot. But that's how most stands work.
Sheer heart attack has me.
I was talking about... I like, what immediately came to my mind was Kakuin and that paintbrush shit.
I feel like we've been here exactly 16 times.
This is the
What
sixth
about-
one. This is the sixth time.
Oh,
Yeah,
16 minus 10.
I mean,
Wait, 6 times
60.
10. 60 times.
Alright. What was I saying? Yeah.
Killer Queen and
Yeah. Killer Queen. So, like... And also, non-stand users can't see stands. I mean, I guess in that regard, Ryuk is probably light stand, in a sense.
Yeah.
In a sense, not really. Anyway, I'm going over here and breaking off the path to the red coin area because this is where the Babam Buddy is.
For the can.
Completely out of the way, but we need access to the cannon to get this last star.
Darn it.
I should have done this during the red coin mission, but I forgot.
Whoopsies.
Evan forgot.
Sorry, dude.
This wall jump sequence sucks too. Like, mostly because Mario's wall jump does not work as well as I'd like it to in this
I
game.
do like how they have a heart down there, though, for the players who fuck it up.
Yep.
Like, ouch.
Aug.
Aug. My bones. Dude, if Mario actually fell from that height in real life, his ankles would become fucking powdered cheese, dude.
But the thing...
Oh, go ahead. You first.
Alright, no, you say what you were gonna say.
Okay, thanks. Sorry. Well, you mentioned ankles. I was thinking knees, especially when he does those jumps that fling him so high and that his knees don't just explode. Like, that guy has joints of steel.
Yes, Mario has a lot of things that are made of steel. Probably has an iron dick as well.
Yeah, I just
How do you know that?
I just said the Duke. Listen, have you seen Metal Mario Rule 34? I have. It's fucking.
Oh wow, you went for that reference.
I did. It's a trip.
I mean, that's not really a reference, but, you know.
Winner.
Anyway, like, so, with Killer Queen working the way it does, and the fact that, like, the switch isn't even, like, a physical thing, it's just kind of like he, puts his hand in this motion and then just, like, hits his thumb on his hand or whatever.
Yeah, it's like he's.
There
holding
is
a
no
detonator.
literal evidence that could tie anything to him, which would pretty much... And since L doesn't have a stand, like, he wouldn't even be able to, it would be impossible for him to ever even see Killer Queen. Therefore, with that in mind, like, L, or anyone else for that matter, could not possibly find any evidence against him.
The only reason they found Kira in the first place was because Koichi was willing to get fucking, you know, Kakyoined. and then fucking
Meanwhile, Light Yagami and the Death Note, like, that's not stand shit, so they're probably even less prepared for that than they would normally. And also, they really make no effort to hide their identity.
Yeah.
So, like, Light could just boop, you're dead, you know? If they swapped places, both of them would have won.
Yeah. You know, that makes so much sense. And once again, like I said, I don't really know JoJo, but it sounds like that they wouldn't be prepared for such an enemy.
It helps
And
that...
the best way to win is to know your enemy. So if you don't know your enemy and you don't understand the way that your enemy is trying to attack you, then you're screwed.
It helps.
Unless you get really lucky.
I can make sense of this, and yeah, it helps that it's much easier to describe the queen than it is to describe the king. By which I mean, nobody fucking knows how King Crimson works.
Dude, even as many times as I've heard his ability described, I just fucking still don't understand. I literally heard it explained to me.
Anyway,
Like,
this is
someone would
much like
explain it.
Blessed of the Lonely Mushroom, where you need to, like, get a cannon shot just right!
That hitbox was not on. What the fuck? He like shot past.
I got lucky. And also there's this asshole.
Yeah, he's gonna yeet you off the cliff. Well, sorry, brother. It's time for you to go, dude.
Yeah, he threw me in the wrong direction.
He did. Oh wait, no, that guy's Macho Man, not hopefully. My mistake. Oh yeah, Mario, come here. Oh, you're gonna get my hands on you, yeah. Oh, you done.
No, wait, don't grab that star, Mario!
No. Well, looks like you can't do nothing about it now, yeah.
You guys give the greatest voices. That's just half the fun in this.
Anyway, with the exception of all the 100 coin stars and the red coin star found in the final Bowser level, we now have all the stars. I'm going to show off the process of the 100 coin star in Bob-omb Battlefield, and let me tell you, it's not fun, and we're going to need to very quickly find a tangent to shift to. In fact, I probably should have saved Killer Queen for this part.
Uh-oh. We can just lament
Do you want to talk
the
about
whole time.
Oh, wait, never mind. Killer Queen has already touched this battlefield.
I get it, because...
I understood that reference.
I understood that. Do you want to talk about Star Platinum bullshit? Here, I'd love to actually talk about Star Platinum bullshit.
Alright, Gabe, bring it.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, right, Starfinger, okay. He was using it against Deep Blue Moon or whatever. Dark Blue Moon, actually, I think. And he did it because he was being fucking, like, encrusted in barnacles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he just had this ability to, despite being a close-range stand, extend his range with the power of a fucking finger jab, right? So that literally just takes the point of Jotaro's stand's weakness, which is its range, and it's just like, no, Star Platinum's the best. No, fuck you. And then he only uses it like 2 times, and he never fucking uses Starfinger ever again. There's literally like 3 fights where if he just used Starfinger, he could just fucking easy peasy. Let's see what else. Stand is shrinking. Okay, I know this isn't exactly a Star Platinum thing, but like, so when they were going against fucking Steely Dan and the Lovers, right?
Yeah.
They were like, let's shrink our stands and go inside Joseph's ear, so we can fucking beat up the Lovers or whatever. And then again, they just never do it again. I don't know if it's as useful or you were just fucking circling that man.
Oh, what? Where the stands can just shrink themselves?
Yeah, and it's just like, and then they never do it again. They only do it to fight the Lovers, and they just don't shrink themselves ever again.
Now, to be fair, with Hierophant Green, I can see that working regardless, but...
Yeah, why fucking Silver Chariot? That doesn't make sense. Okay, that aside, another Star Platinum bullshit. Literally, Nobody can tell me otherwise. The fact that he's able to use the world is fucking so dumb. I know it's because the world and like Star Platinum are similar stands, and they talk about how like, oh, they're both punchy ghosts, and Dio's like, our stands might really be more similar than I had previously imagined.
I feel like it might have, I feel like the idea was that it had something to do with the fact that Dio technically has Joestar blood going along.
Yeah, but if
But,
that's
like,
the case, why isn't, you know...
Why isn't Hermit
Old Man
Purple
Joseph-
like that?
Yeah, why isn't Old Man Joseph, why isn't he able to stop time? Why can't if Holly's stand is so out of control, shouldn't it also stop time inherently because she can't control it?
Well, that's
Like-
that part isn't really how the world works.
Well, yeah, I know. But even then, why doesn't Dio use his fucking version of Hermit Purple? I know it was originally because the world was supposed to be an amalgamation of every stand, but then Araki was like, no, punching ghosty, road roller, let's see, more Star Platinum bullshit. Okay, so Star Platinum, right? Like, stands are meant to, like, you know, they have each rank or whatever. And again, I talked about strengths and weaknesses earlier, and how his Starfinger negates his fucking, like, you know, the ability to have his lack of range. Why is it that despite having close range, the Star Platinum is able to bring Jotaro like all these fucking things in his cell? Like,
Araki forgot.
Araki forgot. Where? I get, and also remember when stands like could only hurt stands until they didn't, and then, you know, non-stand users like
Hey, that's
can't
nothing.
see stands.
That is nothing. At its
Look at Mario
earliest,
crawling.
stands were supposed to be a variation of Hamon.
I know you were, and that's why when Jotaro was being like, you know, when he was fighting against Avdol, and he was like getting suffocated because Avdol used Red Bind, which also Avdol only used like fucking twice, which is so dumb because Red Bind is sick as fuck.
Abdul gets like no fights in the whole thing.
Well, Avdol gets no fights, and honestly,
Abdul
his
is the most underutilized character in Part 3.
and he's so fucking good, dude. His fight with Polnareff is so fucking sick. Oh
That's
my
like
God.
the best he gets in the whole thing.
When he does the fucking like underground crossfire hurricane thing, that shit is so fucking sick, dude. It's so good.
The only other
like-
fight that Avdol was a part of was also a Polnareff fight, and Polnareff was more in focus than Avdol was.
Yeah. And then Avdol was there for fucking Darby, but like he was just like, "Oh, I'm not good at this kind of stuff because ooga booga me emotion." But I don't know, dog. I think
Hey,
aside
hey.
from Avdol,
At least Avdol didn't get sniped as badly as Okuyasu did.
yeah.
Okuyasu gets chili pepper, and that's it.
And the thing is, the hand is such a good stand. And actually, the reason I love Okuyasu is because he's so dumb, but the hand is actually one of the most fucking broken stands ever, if you think about it. You can warp space between you and your opponent, meaning that range doesn't matter if you can just close the gap by swiping away existence. That's so fucking overpowered. But he's so dumb. He just can't.
Maybe we should talk about something that Carrie can chime in on now.
Very-
I'm just along for the ride.
Carrie, if you could wipe away literal existence with the swipe of your hand, would you?
I don't trust myself with that type of power. That
Okay,
sounds
that's
horrifying.
fair,
I like being an insignificant weakling human.
That's fair.
Basically, Carrie's personality goes along the lines of, God give me patience. Don't you mean God give me strength? If God gave me strength, you'd all be dead.
There you go. That's the spirit.
There was this.
I remember seeing that as like a Tumblr post once.
It reminds me of this old John Cena Brock Lesnar segment in the early 2000s of SmackDown when John Cena was roasting Brock Lesnar, and he was like, you know, he comes out to the ring. Brock Lesnar's already in the ring or whatever, and he's talking about, I think they're talking about Survivor Series or something. And John Cena comes on the mic and he's like, "Big Brock Lesnar, here come the pain. God build me strong, forget to give me brain."
Oh my gosh.
And then they fucking had a verbal dispute, and then John Cena compared Brock Lesnar's back tattoo to his mom or something. And yeah, dude, it was a good time.
So is Brock Lesnar kind of this super strong but oafy type? Is that his character?
Oh God, no. Brock Lesnar is actually in real life a freak of human nature. He is fucking.
Okay.
He is, dude. Okay, so he started out as a wrestler, right? Didn't like wrestling. Went to the NFL, played for the Vikings. Stopped doing NFL. Went to the UFC, became one of the
Wait,
most
he
prominent.
did football?
Yeah.
And then did what?
So after he stopped wrestling, he went to the NFL and played for the Vikings, Minnesota Vikings. And then after he got tired of football, or actually no, the Vikings let him go. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna go to the UFC. He went to the UFC, became one of the most dominant heavyweight champions of the world, like ever, and rarely lost because he was just this fucking like combat prowess. He had a fucking like he had the Kimura lock submission, which is one of the most fucking tendon tearing submissions in the UFC.
Ouch.
He could do it effectively, and he was like a really good striker. And he wasn't like his only weaknesses that were his like ground game weren't good, which is why he got beat. But like he's nuts, and like he's just his feats of strength are ridiculous. But he lives like a very isolated lifestyle because he just doesn't like people. So that's why, if you like look up Brock Lesnar facts, you honestly wouldn't get that much because he keeps everything secret.
So basically what you're saying is that there's less Brock Lesnar facts and more angler facts.
More angler facts. Yeah.
Brock Lesnar sounds like he's a pretty humble dude then, if he keeps that more to himself.
He is humble in the sense that when it comes to like the wrestling business, if it's not like, some dumb shit that Vince McMahon has conjured up, like, I guess what I'm trying to say is like Brock Lesnar is very much like he has a mind for the business. That's why right now he's still under contract for the E.
Yeah.
It was actually
I suppose I just think the difference between his character and then who he actually is outside of his character, if that makes sense.
Wrestling's weird like that.
I guess his character has gone through a couple stages, but like right now he's as his advocate Paul Heyman says, he is the conqueror, the beast incarnate.
But no, seriously, I do find it interesting, like how different like a wrestler can actually be from their character.
Yeah.
I always just when my brother and my family were into WWE, I always just separated the character from the person. That's kind of what I figured was going
it's
on.
the same thing that people do.
That was never a problem to me.
That's the same thing that people do with like actors in TV shows and movies.
Yeah, that's kind of how I approached it.
You really should, because like you're gonna be the actor's bane of existence if you treat them like they're their character or something. Like, for example, if you go to the Twitter page of someone who was the voice of a Sonic the Hedgehog character, one thing that I love doing is counting the reply, like checking the replies to the tweet and seeing how long it takes to see something Sonic related in there. Mm-hmm. Mike Pollock, voice of Eggman.
You just face planted.
Yeah. Mike Pollock, the voice of Eggman, is known for, like, on Twitter, if, like, he posts something completely unrelated to his work as the voice of Eggman, and, Sonic, and somebody says something Sonic-related or Eggman-related, he typically, like, responds to that with, like, the amount of time it took for someone to make an Eggman comment. Like, so...
I can imagine that would be a fun game for him.
He is the kind of person who makes it very clear that what he does is his job. Like, as much as he loves doing it, it's his job. And he wants to make sure that people understand that it isn't, like, something, like, more or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You got
That's cool.
3 separate stars before getting the fucking
Okay, to be fair, wait, what was the third one? Oh, right, I broke up in that box. That one I did because I felt like it, but the other two might as well be mandatory because they're centered around collecting coins. Oh, hey, more coins.
More coins. Facts.
Angler facts.
It always comes
Look at
back
Mario's
to that.
stupid-ass walk when he carries that block.
He fucking throws his legs out to the side.
Oh, no!
Forward momentum.
Whew, got it.
The acquire coin. You only have fucking 9 coins to go, dog.
Wow. But what if there aren't 9 more coins? That was a joke. They are. But, in Super Mario Sunshine, you need to be on the right Shine Sprite mission in order to complete the 100 coin one.
Chompy Boy was just waiting for you.
He was.
What did you call him, Kelly?
Chompy Boy. I keep forgetting what he's called.
Chain Chomp.
Well, I mean,
Thank
she
you.
kind of got it right. He is a chompy boy.
Yeah, that is true.
He chomps.
And what was I saying? Yeah. Some of the stars in Super Mario Sunshine, some of the stars, Shine Sprites, some of the Shine Sprite missions, some of them do not have, I took too long. Anyway, some of them do not have enough coins in them. And that's why you need to make sure you're actually on the right mission. Because imagine getting, like, 94 coins and then there just aren't any more left.
Yeah.
You went through all that trouble and it's like, nope, fuck you. And that's yet another reason why 100%ing Mario Sunshine is not worth it. One thing I like about the wing cap is that you don't actually have to be moving to triple jump, since it's typically what launches you up to begin with. Like if you're standing in place normally, you can do up to a double jump, but you cannot do a triple jump unless you are moving.
Okay.
Or, you know, you could shoot yourself out of a cannon to get the going ready, but which is more fun, honestly, but, you know.
Yeah, and you get much more leverage that way.
Yep.
Not that it really matters once you're airborne and catch the currents.
Yeah, it's not that it matters, because the wing cap sucks no matter what.
That's true.
It's less like a wing cap, more like a glide cap.
A glide cap.
Mm.
You know, yeah, it's like actual real-life gliding. This is, what I mentioned before is in Sonic Mania, specifically the expansion Sonic Mania Plus, when you're playing as Ray the Flying Squirrel, like, his flight works like this, even though if you looked at a video, you'd guess it'd be more like the cape feather in,
Oh, what? That's where the star spawns where you get the last coin?
Yeah.
That fucking sucks, dude. Oh my god.
I can still get it.
I know, but like, just imagine if like, it's in a fucking garbage place.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like that's happened a few times.
Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I love this, though.
Oh! You almost...
I have iframes.
I had this
Iframes, baby!
slight- Right? I had this slight feeling of, oh no, you're going to die when I saw the camera shift downward and there was that chain chomp ready to swallow you whole.
Evan had iframes. You have to now get like a regular star to exit.
Yes, but there are plenty on hand.
Yeah, there are a lot. You did get a couple. Yeah, where you are.
There.
Good job, Pete.
There we go.
Bye, 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 bye. I got a star.
So yeah, that is what I was doing, but I love how you played with that. Just Gino saying, I got a star.
Here we go. Yahoo. Watch me long jump. I need to get up these stairs. They're infinite, no problem. I need to build up enough speed to reverse long jump up the stairs.
Super Gino 64.
What the fuck is this, a submarine?
Alright, so this area, you can actually enter this door whenever you want, but you need 70 stars or else the stairs will reset your location. It's known as the Endless Stairs, and you have to use speedrunning bullshit to bypass it if you don't have enough stars. That really should have just been the portal to the final stage, that Bowser painting.
Yeah. Considering how the whole game is fucking.
Wow, I wonder which direction you're supposed to go.
You're supposed to go backwards and then die.
Oh, well.
After you die, your ghost fights Bowser.
Hey Gino,
What if it's just using
like-
reverse
it's like-
psychology to get you to kill yourself?
It's like Kanjin's playing the game and he's just like, hey Gino, which way am I supposed to go? You're supposed to go backwards and die, you fucking idiot.
Listen to me, guys. It doesn't take a genius to know that you're supposed to kill yourself.
Well, if you say so.
Oh my god, that scared
Yes,
me out.
every time.
Anyways,
What are those Goombas?
Goombas. Wow, you're going
That's
fast.
what you call Goombas if they're at a wedding.
Well, and when they're cleaning the house, you call them Broombas.
Oh, or if they're cleaning themselves, you call them Goombas.
Yeah, they're taking good care of themselves.
Oh, I meant Broombas, like a broom.
Yeah.
No. If they're cleaning the house, they're called Roombas.
Oh, that
Whoa, good.
If they're going really fast while driving a car, they're called Zoombas.
Not Roombas.
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 If they're a type of ornery bird, they're loonbirds. For that one.
That's alright, Gabe. That took some creativity, so I'll give you
Thanks,
props
dog.
for
I had
that.
to fucking build up speed in my brain for 12 hours.
You got
If they
some
dabble in explosives, they're
neuron
called.
momentum there.
If they dabble in explosives, they're called Boombas.
Roombas.
If they're destined for destruction, they're called Doombas.
I was gonna make a reference to the game Doom, but
Doom Eternal, yeah. Excuse me. If they're a pig from a Disney movie, they're called Pumbas.
I wasn't ready for that one.
No one expects them as the big dude.
No, no one does. I sure didn't.
Or do we both inhale through our noses at the same time? Fucking crazy.
Inhaled forcefully through our noses, aka sniffing.
You're right, that is how that action would be described. I need to forcefully inhale
In
through my
case you
nose.
didn't know
Oh
that.
shit, that almost got bad.
Yeah, you almost said.
Ouch. Ouch. My bones, they hurt.
Dear Diary, Gino is Gino?
I always love when he did that, like, that audio thing.
Because
where
it's
he
like,
just-
it's supposed to be like a YouTube poop is the idea.
Yeah, he repeated the audio. It's like that one.
My favorite one is,
Sagat.
Sagat, you
got
got
to
to help me save them.
I like when when Sagat fires the tiger shot and just Kanchan uses a little shine to reflect it, all flipping him off.
Imagine bringing a shine to a Street Fighter battle.
Dude, it comes out frame 1. It's crazy. Ooh, let me go, Mario.
To be fair, if it's Street Fighter 2, a lot of things come out frame 1.
That is true. Street Fighter 2 does have a lot of frame safe moves.
It's because I think it's mostly because of the limited animation of an SNES game.
Yeah.
SNES, arcade, Genesis, that shit.
Oh.
Oh, you know what I love, actually?
Huh.
How Smash Ultimate has, like, the original audio output, the original sound chip, like, demixes of, like Cammy's theme and other stuff like that.
Yeah.
I bring up Cammy's theme specifically because it's one of my favorite songs in Street Fighter 2.
Cammy's is really good. I like Vega's classic. And
Vega's
then,
is really good. I'm always a fan of
Honda.
Ken's as well.
Kansas, dude, of course. Kyle, let's go.
Kyle's theme goes with everything.
Everything. I like
Honestly,
Honda.
okay, so when it comes to like Street Fighter 2 music, I honestly prefer the original sound chip, the CSP1 or whatever it's called. I don't know if it's because I don't know if it's because it sounds like more like the Genesis to me, and it's that kind of nostalgia. But I don't know. I just find the instruments come out a bit better too.
Yeah.
They sound nicer to me.
Evan, I have a question about this Bowser stage.
What?
This is the one where he's like, his colors are weird, right?
That's a
Like Bowser
good
himself.
question.
That's a good question.
So yeah, the lighting of the stage does make Bowser look kind of rainbowish at times, if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah. Because I remember because I don't remember this stage actually at all. I just remember seeing like, a Mario YouTube poop or whatever, and like seeing the final Bowser fight. And I was like, oh, is this like a mod? Because he looks really weird.
Wait, I thought you beat this game before.
I did, but like, I beat it on the fucking DS. And
Oh,
they
you've only played Mario
fixed-
64 DS?
Yeah, they fixed the lighting issues on DS.
Man, I just ran right into that guy.
You fucking ate that shit, dude. You're like,
Well.
fire don't scare me.
Oh my gosh!
Dude.
Did you know what you were doing?
I pressed the A button too late.
Oh,
Well, I mean, you didn't fall to your death.
He just
I mean,
fell
I was
down.
impressed there that you landed on something.
I am too, dude. He just fell down.
This
Yeah.
whole stage is an upward scale. You just keep going upward. It's a vertical climb with a lot of horizontal movement. So there's usually something to land on if you fall off. It's like Sky Sanctuary in Sonic 3. One bad jump and you're doing half the level again, as opposed to just dying.
Yep. A fate worse than death, because you could possibly time out.
Because you could possibly fight a boss you already beat if you entered a bonus stage in the middle. Because there are 3 bosses, and it's all technically one act, and if you go into a bonus stage afterward, it respawns if you get back to that area.
Do you want to fight Mechasonic piloting a ball and chain again? No? Too bad.
The Egg Wrecker, and for some reason, and it throws me off every time, because even though I've played Sonic 3 way more than Sonic 1, I'm still more used to, like, the very slightly different movement of the Sonic 1 version.
Yeah.
It's such a, like, I don't know how to describe what is different about how he moves the ball and chain in Sonic 3, but it throws me off every goddamn time.
Oh, hey, look at that. You got
It's probably because it's the first stage in Sonic 1.
There's the star. And it's right by the...
Yeah, that's because it's...
I called it a
That's 'cause all
tube.
the
It's
ones
a
in the
pipe. I
Bowser.
don't know why I called it a tube.
All the ones in the Bowser stage are right next to the boss fight. Because, you know, you're, like, collecting them throughout, and it would suck to go backward.
I think the sky is very beautiful in this. It's a nice
You ready for the
gradient. Oh,
fight?
this
Here's
is creepy,
Bowser
dude.
looking really
There he
weird.
is. He's glowing. He's radioactive.
Mario! You again! Well, that's just fine. I've been looking for something to fry with my fire breath. Your star power is useless against me. Your friends are all trapped within the walls, and they'll never see the princess again.
This is a fucking great final boss theme, dude.
Oh, okay. So I really like this theme. I feel like for some reason that one Fire Emblem song that's in Smash Bros reminds me of it.
Probably, like, the one, something mad.
Power Hungry Fool, I think it's
Power
called.
Hungry Fool, yeah.
Is that from a night game?
That is from Radiant Dawn.
So it is a night game.
Yes. Okay, as you saw, Bowser, if you throw him off, he does shockwaves when he lands back on stage.
Which are much more of a pain to dodge in this game than they are in later games that have them. Oh,
You're making
I love the Siva Gunner rip of this song.
It's, yeah.
Because it's, I mean, you know, it's this song, but it goes into You and Owen Was Her.
Yeah.
And it's one of my, that's still, to this day, one of my favorite goddamn Toho songs.
Ooh, Bowser Rick. Well, look at him on this. I've never seen that animation before. Him, like,
Yeah,
take
if you
on
catch him on a ledge, he'll, get stuck. Or he'll get, well, I mean, like, it's a, you know, it's a, oh no, I'm about to fall off animation, so it was deliberate.
How does he keep flying up?
You're supposed to hit him in the bombs, not knock him off the edge. And unlike the first 2 fights, you have to do it 3 times instead of just 1.
Oh, okay.
This combined with some other aspects actually makes this fight quite a bit harder than the first 2 attempts.
Yeah, because
Well,
he
you're
breaks
closer
away.
to a bomb now. There you
Yeah,
go.
but that is not... I cannot pull off shit like that for the 3rd hit.
Yeah,
Oh, I guess that was still the first one.
yeah, because
Yeah,
Wait, no,
that
it wasn't. No, wait, yes, it was.
Oh,
he breaks away a lot of the stage, too.
Yeah, he does.
see
I
where
mean,
he
yeah,
lipstick?
you've already seen him break away some of the stage already.
He's not wearing lipstick, it's just his face. That's
It's just his
shading
face.
again here is
Stupid,
weird.
big, chunky.
Will die.
What?
Yeah, okay, good job. I was gonna say, I have to be really precise with that, don't you? But
Alright, and
that
this
one
is
just
why...
nicked the side and it still
See, he
worked.
does this little stompy thing, and now the platform is in the shape of a star with the bombs being far away.
Wow.
I don't really find the bombs being far away the big issue. It's more just the lack of space to maneuver around. Like, because it looks like a big arena, but also Bowser's a very chunky guy in this.
He's very chunky.
Also,
That fire can fuck you over too, yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say the fucking, like, the fire shots can fuck you over.
Oh,
And
that's
plus,
hard.
his star shape, his shockwaves, you have, like, less room for air when you dodge. You gotta, like, do single
You
hops.
see what just happened to me there? That's what I'm talking about.
Bowser's big ass just ran you over, dude.
When I was trying to dodge the shockwaves, yeah.
Yep. This is a fucking hard fight, dude.
A lot harder than it looks like it would be.
Yeah.
Usually it's that 3rd hit for me that just really gives me shit.
Yeah.
But I've also never been a fan of how precise you need to be with the control stick when you're spinning him.
Yeah. Also, the timing to let go is pretty precise too, because it's not like it's like wherever you let go is where he will go. There's no like momentum. Like if you swing it while you're swinging, he doesn't fly more to the right or anything. Like where you let go is where he goes. So you gotta time it.
So
Yeah,
in the
gotta go.
Japanese
That's
version,
hard.
when you launch him, he just says "Here we go" because he's not called Bowser in Japan.
Yeah, he's Koopa.
Yeah.
King Koopa.
And on that note, Mario 64's Japanese version is actually missing a lot of voice clips that the American one has. Like Peach doesn't have any voiced lines at all; it's all text.
Yep.
The Chain Chomp
Nice
sounds
one.
completely different, and Mario's just missing a few of his own voice clips, like "So Long, Gay Bowser," for example. No, you've really beaten me this time, Mario. I can't stand losing to you. My troops, worthless. They've turned over all the power stars. What? There are 120 in all? Amazing! There were some in the castle I missed? Now I see peace returning to the world. Oh, I really hate that. I can't watch. I am out of here. Just you wait until next time. Until then, keep that control stick smoking. Wahaha! If you didn't get all 120 stars, then that one line is the only difference to this ending.
Yeah.
This giant star does not count as a star either. It's just...
I'd be worn out too, Mario.
Well, to be fair, he's panting because my health is so low.
You're fucking almost dead.
Regardless.
No more gods, no more craze. Are you friend or peace? I
Nice, dude.
don't like that song.
It's fucking nice, dude.
Shadow the Hedgehog, what a game.
What a game, dude. Hey, look at that. It's the big Getty star.
Did you just make a Cooler 2 reference?
I did.
I was about to say Cooler's Revenge, and then I remembered, wait, it's the first one.
That's the I don't know why that one.
Hey, she was in the same position as in her stained glass.
She is.
What were you
Is
saying,
that 'cause she
Gabe?
was stuck in there?
Oh, I was just saying, like, they should have named Cooler's Revenge the second one because it made more sense, but whatever.
To be fair, these are all just names with the W's, so...
Yeah.
But I prefer Team 4-Star's version of the second movie, Cooler 2, The Return of Cooler's Revenge, The Reckoning.
Well, there you go. You did it.
I did it.
Yeah, I did it.
Wait, what's going on here? That's what Peach is all like. It takes her like 4 seconds to notice Mario's there.
And it's all thanks to you. Thank you, Mario. We have to do something special for you.
Wow, something special? Was that it? Was that the special thing?
Kiss on the schnoz.
That really butters up my iron cock, you know?
Oh no! Okay, well, guess
Wait a minute.
see you later.
She never even made the cake. She just said, let's go make it.
Yeah.
So what was the point of Mario coming? Also, why is the moat filled up again?
That's a good question.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh my god.
Lather up my
Anyway.
iron tip with some WD-40.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I didn't expect it, but I should have.
It's time for, like, credits are starting now, so it's time for final thoughts.
Gabe goes first.
Yeah, I didn't want to have to say it every goddamn time.
So I'll say it.
Hey, Mario 64. I know the last time I deviated from the usual, but we're back. Mario
We're back.
64. Gameplay, fucking nice. Revolutionary, alright? We're talking big boy status, okay? Music, bangers, dog. Bangers, slaps, and jams. Left, right, and
You know, I
center.
know you're doing your usual thing, but it almost sounds like you're talking like Chad Warden.
It's me, Chad Warren.
C Wizzy, Chad Daddy. I go by a lot of different names. Big Poppy.
Dude, fucking Chad Warren was an icon. Music, Fucking dude, honestly, bangers, bro. Metal Cap, what a good fucking theme. Fucking Dire Dire Docs, more like Dire Dire makes my cock hard, dude. That thing is so fucking good. A lot of bangers. Let's see, camera controls, bro. Why am I talking about camera controls? Because that shit is fucking tight, bro. That shit is fucking nice, dog. Okay.
I mean, it kind of sucks.
Sometimes.
Right?
Thank you. A little bit iffy sometimes, you know, but that's all right. That's okay. It's early camera games, dog. All right, big facts. So then you got Mario's abilities, right? Triple jump, long jump, backflip, fucking crawl, brawl, his punch, kick combo, dog. Remember when Mario used to jump on things to kill him? No. Because now you can beat the shit out of him. It's fucking nice, dude. Bosses? Great bosses. Stars? Some good ones, some bad ones, dog. Some bad stars, dog. I'm talking like sewer stars, bro. Yucky, bro. Stages, like the stars. Oof. Beautiful. But also, garbage. All in all, iconic. Score? 9 out of 10.
Whoa.
Nice.
Blew me away with that one, dude. 9 out of 10. Interesting. Let's see, I guess it's my turn. So, for a Mario game, I thought that the sort of free exploration format was pretty unique for the game. I mean, it didn't really have... I mean, not only was it a 3D platform game, but it didn't have a linear path that Mario games tend to have. So that was kind of fun. I think it did make it hard to keep a little bit of a consistent storyline, but that's what the beginning's for, and to be honest, it's a Mario game, so I feel most of the fun in a Mario game is the gameplay itself and less plot. I guess until we get to Paper Mario. Was that the one, Evan, you said had good plot?
Paper Mario, specifically Super Paper Mario, which is the third
Yeah.
one, although the second one also has good plot. But the Paper Mario games are RPGs, so like actually having plot is kind of a necessity.
Yeah, you kind of have to at that point for sure. I do see the camera being an issue. I feel like if I were to play the game, it would be nice to have better control over the camera angle, but you know, it is a new 3D platform game. This is when they were just becoming a big thing, so I can see where it would have some kinks that they need to work out. So it was pretty good for what it is. I do think that there's a lot of room for improvement in the Mario series, at least 3D Mario series, and in 3D platform games in general, but for a starting point, like I said, good for what it is, and I was relatively pleased with it. So I think I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
All right. So, I have a lot of memories of this game, mostly from, like, making Mario 64 machines back in my early days of YouTube, and even nowadays I make one when I feel like up to it, which is not very often anymore, I should point out, but yeah, it's like, I really have a lot of memories with this one, like, more so than Super Mario World, despite the fact that I consider that to be the better game. And I mean... You know, it's just like for that reason I can have a lot of fun just like traveling through it. I love seeing like just like exploring the areas despite the fact that I've done it so many goddamn times at this point. I still enjoy exploring the areas of these big open stages, and I still like to do 100% runs when I'm playing this game, although not as often as I used to. The soundtrack's alright. It's not my favorite Mario soundtrack out there, but you know, it's not bad. There are some tunes that can get stuck in my head, with the ending theme probably being my favorite. Graphically speaking, I think its simplicity has helped it age a little bit because, it's clearly like on the, on the side, like you can tell it's like an older game. It's like, again, they like played off the colorful simplisticness of that Mario games can have in their looks, and that works to its favor, where this is still somewhat pleasing to look at. Also, I just like, this isn't really like a point about the quality of the game, but I just want to point out, despite the fact that this game is just an absolute broken mess, it's still really fun to play despite that, which is super impressive, honestly. And most of the actual brokenness does come from, like, speedrunning and whatnot, because this game is a speedrunner's dream a lot of the time. But yeah, you know, stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna give this game an 8 out of 10, just for those reasons and whatnot. It's still fun to play. Not my favorite Mario game, but still a good time. Still a good time. Anyway, next time on Smash Team Games, we're finally ending up this Mario Marathon with another RPG, a much longer RPG, and by far the longest game of this marathon, Paper Mario for the Nintendo 64. Until then, this is Smash Team Games, signing off.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for to playing my game.